League of Legends Challenger. Challenger is the top of League of Legends ranked play. Only about 0.02% of players make it. It's not just about hitting 500 LP. Across most regions, there's a hard cap between 200 and 300 spots, and they're constantly shifting. Even if you meet the LP requirement, you still have to outscore the lowest ranked challenger that day to break in. The leaderboard updates daily, which means someone climbing faster can knock you out overnight. You're not just climbing to the top, you're fighting to stay there. What makes Challenger so brutal isn't just mechanics, it's how much you need to master: macro play, champion knowledge, fast decision making, and mechanical precision. With over 160 champions and constant balance updates, staying sharp is like a full-time job. And it takes time. Most high-ranked players put in several hours a day. If you don't stay active, your rank decays, and you'll need to climb back through Master and Grandmaster all over again. The grind never stops. Immortal is the highest rank in Dota 2, but reaching it takes more than just skill. It takes time, consistency, and the ability to survive one of the most complex games ever made. You need around 5,600 plus MMR just to qualify for Immortal, but in regions like Europe, you won't even touch the leaderboard without 7,200 plus. That's after recent changes that pushed the threshold up from 6,500 to 8,500 MMR. So even if you're technically Immortal, you may not be considered truly elite unless you're in the top few hundred. The challenge isn't just mechanical. Dota 2 throws over 120 heroes, dozens of items, and a constantly evolving meta at you. You need to make high-speed decisions while managing macro, micro, drafting, and resource control, often all at once. Most Immortal players have thousands of matches and years of grind behind them. Even then, staying Immortal means adapting constantly. One patch can shake the meta and drop your win rate overnight. Only about 3.15% of players ever hit Immortal, and fewer than 0.5% get their names listed on the leaderboard. Counter-Strike 2 Top Ranks. Global Elite used to be the endgame for CS, but now it's more of a milestone. About 0.8% of players reach it, and while it still demands great mechanics, most serious players now chase Premier or Face It rankings. In Premier mode, breaking 30,000 plus rating puts you in the top 0.1% globally. Matches at this level are sweatfests. Everyone pre-aims every angle, nobody whiffs, and one mistake can cost the round. And yes, cheaters are everywhere also. Some players report encountering them in over 80% of games above 20,000 rating. You can play perfectly and still lose to someone toggling mid-round. Then there's Face It level 10, widely considered even harder to reach. You need 2,000 plus ELO, and the competition includes streamers, semi-pros, and ex-professionals. Team coordination is expected, and climbing from level 9 to 10 is where most players get stuck. This is where CS stops being casual and starts being very sweaty. That's why many players think that when you reach level 10 on Face It, you've officially beaten CS for good. StarCraft 2 Grandmaster. In StarCraft 2, Grandmaster isn't just a rank, it's proof that you're one of the top 200 players in your region, out of tens of thousands. That's less than 0.2% of the ranked population. Even if you hit the required MMR, you also need to stay active. That means playing at least 30 games every 3 weeks, or you'll be removed from the leaderboard. Every day at 5 PM, the lowest performers are bumped out. StarCraft doesn't give you breathing room. You're managing base building, scouting, macro, micro, unit production, and long-term strategy, usually all at once. Pros average over 200 actions per minute and still make smart decisions under pressure. Even top-tier AI has struggled to keep up with high-level StarCraft players. And the grind, relentless. Some players hit GM after 4 years of daily practice. Others never get past Masters despite thousands of matches. You don't stumble into Grandmaster. You live StarCraft until it breaks you or you break through. Supersonic Legend is Rocket League's final rank, and less than 0.03% of players ever reach it. Hitting Grand Champion already puts you in the top 1%, but SSL condenses the absolute best into a tiny, brutal tier. The climb from GC3 to SSL is painfully slow. Each win gains 6 to 8 MMR, and every loss can wipe that progress. One bad night and you're back down. And you're not playing casuals, these are players who've mastered ceiling shots, flip resets, and perfect rotations. Even worse, SSL must be reached in each playlist separately, and every new season resets your placement. Long queues are common, and Smurf accounts often flood lower ranks, raising the skill floor artificially and making SSL even harder to reach. If you started Rocket League from scratch today, SSL would likely be the hardest rank to earn from any game on this list, besides StarCraft maybe. Radiant is Valorant's highest rank and the most unforgiving. The system caps it at just 500 players per region, so no matter how many people play, only 500 stay in. Breaking into Radiant means not only climbing fast, but also outpacing others daily. You could win one night and wake up kicked out the next. The cutoff shifts constantly, and the competition is relentless. Europe is especially brutal, the mechanical floor is higher, and language barriers make coordination harder. You'll run into players with insane aim who don't speak a word of English. Queue times can pass 30 minutes. The top players also make Smurf accounts often, to avoid the wait, flooding lower ranks with high-level talent and raising the difficulty even further, just like in Rocket League. Apex Predator is Apex Legends' final rank, but it's not just about climbing, it's about surviving the climb. Only 750 players per platform can hold the title. Hit the minimum RP and someone can still bump you out hours later. On PC, 20,000 plus RP is often needed just to stay in. Xbox and PlayStation numbers are slightly lower but still punishing. Staying Predator demands huge time investment. Top players grind 4 to 10 hours daily, earning 6,000 to 7,000 RP per week just to avoid decay. That's a full-time job, and if you take a break, someone else takes your spot. And if you're solo queuing, forget it. Without a coordinated squad and solid communication, you're wasting time. Apex at this level is all about rotations, third-party management, and tight team synergy. It's not about flashy plays, it's about playing perfectly together all the time. Top 500 in Overwatch isn't about farming wins, it's about precision under pressure. Every match, every second. One mistimed ultimate or botched push and you lose the game, and maybe your rank. Early in the season, 4,000 Saudi Riyals might get you in the top 500. Later, you'll need 4,300 or more. And since others are grinding constantly, your rank is never safe. One bad streak and you're out. But here's the real kicker, you can't carry alone, obviously. Overwatch demands real teamwork. If your teammates won't communicate, switch heroes, or play the objective, you're stuck. Even with perfect aim and perfect decisions, you can't win solo. Champion is Rainbow Six Siege's top rank and one of the toughest milestones in any competitive shooter. Less than 1.7% of players ever reach it, and in some seasons that drops to 0.1%. But raw aim won't get you there. Siege demands deep mastery across maps, operators, utility, and team tactics. You need 4,500 RP under the new ranked 2.0 system, but MMR alone won't save you. The game tracks a hidden skill rating, and if it doesn't match your visible rank, your gains tank. Even if you win, you might barely move. Champion takes 2,000 to 3,000 plus hours of focused grind, not just playing, but studying, drilling, and adapting. You have to know 70 plus operators, how they counter each other, and how they interact on 20 plus complex maps with destructible floors, walls, and ceilings. Solo queuing? Good luck. At this level, team synergy, communication, and role specialization decide matches. One misused gadget or missed callout can throw the entire round. And even if you get there, staying champion means reclimbing every season through rank resets and shifting metas. You're not just proving your skill, you're proving it over and over. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Did we miss out any notable games? Let us know in the comments.